Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a brand new video, and this video today is another FPL video going through game week 3 of my FPL. And as you would have seen by the title and probably the thumbnail, we had a terrible week. Now let's go check our FPL and let's get into it. So this is my FPL this week. As you see, guys, we got 59 points. It was a terrible week for me. As you guys know, I brought in Edison in goal, who I thought would keep a clean sheet. You know, for me, I'm like, okay, they'll keep a clean sheet against West Ham. Nope. Yeah, that was great. They conceded again. And that means that also Gavardiol didn't get anything for him. No clean sheet for Gavardiol again. You know, Gavardiol's not really had a great start to FPL. He's got 2 points, 2 points, and 7. And I bring him in the Ipswich game. So for me, he's done terribly. And I'm not confident in the game after the next week. But we'll get into that after. You know, Virgil van Dijk kept the clean sheet against Man United, which I was very confident with him keeping the clean sheet against Man United, because I'm like, well, Liverpool always destroy them. And how funny was that game, by the way? The 3-0 absolutely demolishing of Manchester United. We all love to see that every time. So Virgil van Dijk got me 5 points, of course, for a clean sheet and 90 minutes. He also got a yellow card, which is a stupid yellow card that he didn't have to get for me. He should not have got that yellow card, which is annoying for FPL. But yeah, Liverpool's fixtures are tasty. But yes, after that, we have Cucurella in here who got 2 points, who couldn't keep a clean sheet against Palace either. I thought they were going to keep a clean sheet at some point. I'm like, okay, they're going to keep a clean sheet. Cucurella, for me, not been good either, For me, he came in this game. He got 2 points. I had him against Wolves as well. That's what I bring him in as well, against Wolves, and he got 0 points. So not really good for Cucurella and me. Pedro Porro, then they lost 2-1 to Newcastle. And yeah, he's not been, he had a good start, but yeah, not a good game against Newcastle in that game. And then we got Mo Salah, who basically saved my FPL to give me 59 points. I was in the mud if Mo Salah didn't bag against Manchester United, which he did. 1 goal scored, 2 assists. Really wish I captained him. But in my head, I was like, watch Watkins. But yeah, I really should have captained him, and I'm so annoyed that I didn't. We had Smith Rowe as well, who got 1 point against, 2 points, against Ipswich. A 1-1 draw against Ipswich. He played 71 minutes, so got 2 points. Didn't do anything else. Son got me 3 points because he got 1 bonus and played the 90 for the 2, and then also got a bonus point for the 3. Yeah, didn't do much, annoyed me. Onana did very well, by the way. 9 points against Leicester. Good work from Onana. It started so well my week, with Onana. He got the win against Villa got the win against Leicester. He played 61 minutes, which got me 2 points. He scored a goal, which got me an extra 5. The clean sheet for 1. The yellow card was a -1, and he got 2 bonus points. So he got me 9 points. That was a great start, Jackson again. Jackson for me. I asked people when talking about FPL, I liked watching videos on FPL and asking people on FPL. People laughed at me bringing in Jackson when I did, which was for the Wolves game. He got me 10 points against Wolves and 6 points against Crystal Palace. He's delivered for me. And then the horror show, the captaining of Ollie Watkins, who got an assist, but the captaining of Ollie Watkins when I should have played Mo Salah as captain. And the horror show that I had of Isak against Spurs. Isak scoring a goal, getting 3 bonus points, getting 9. Me having him on my bench. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, and as you see in the leagues that I'm in, of course, the Just Joe Fantasy League, which is the Legion, like a Legion I channel that I love watching. I mean, you guys would know that I'm a Legion channel. But yeah, I'm in the 315th at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's like 900 people in there, which not bad. But I was 101st before this week. I've dropped in every single one of my leagues. Yeah, not been a great, a pretty bad week. For FPL wise, getting less than the average points, because we started the season pretty well with the first 2 weeks, with week 2, of course, beating the average, and then week 1 beating the average. We started very well the first 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, this might be my year to have a good, great FPL. And you are going to have bad results. Everyone's going to have bad results at certain stages. It's going to happen, but it's just, even if I just had, if I had Isak in there for, let's just say, like anyone here, like any of the 2s and the 1s, say Porro is out and I put Isak in instead of Porro, that gives me an extra, 8 points, which would have put me on, 59, 67, which would have given me the average. If I just had Isak playing in my team instead of on the bench, it would have got me the bonus. It would have got me above the average, sorry. So, yeah, well, now we've got the boring international break, which I don't understand why football has an international break 4 games, sorry, but the Premier League 3 games into the season. Makes no sense. But let's go into my team for this next game week, because we might as well talk about that, of what I'm going to do for this game week. I brought in Alisson. I made one transfer in, which was Alisson. I want Alisson in goal for me. You know, I looked at Liverpool's fixtures, and they got Forest, Bournemouth, and Wolves. I can see them keeping a clean sheet against all of them. A clean sheet against Palace I could see, and Chelsea. You know, so I could see that. You know, Alisson's had a great start to FPL. I think he's the second best goalkeeper in FPL at the moment, behind Raya. You know, starting the season with 7 points against Ipswich, 6 against Brentford, and then 8 against Manchester United. I thought I'd bring him in because Ederson wasn't doing anything for me, and Alisson actually does make saves. Ederson doesn't, so I think that was a bad call bringing him in. My back three, I'm going Virgil van Dijk, who I think will keep a clean sheet again. Liverpool versus Forest. Gavardio versus Brentford. I don't know if they'll keep a clean sheet, because Brentford are a team that can score goals, by the way. And Brentford are a team that they can score against you. Even Man City, they can score against them. Cucurella's in because they got Bournemouth, so I put him in because clean sheet against Bournemouth, please. Hopefully he gets a goal involvement as well. And then I captain Mo Salah for this week. I'm not making a mistake this week on the captaincy, by the way. Captaining Mo Salah against Forest. And then we got Smith Rowe against West Ham, which I'm hoping he can do something against West Ham, please. Because, you know, he's had like one good week in FPL for me. Well, one good week in FPL so far, but I back Smith Rowe to do something. We got Son in there against Arsenal, which honestly I don't expect Son to do a lot against Arsenal. I just have him in there because I don't want to put Caicedo in there, because Caicedo's not going to get you many points in games. Like, I mean, if you check how his season started, you know, 2 points, 1 point. You know, last season he got 84 points and then 79 the season before. I'm not going to put Caicedo in there. It is risky as well, because you don't know who's going to play for Chelsea in that midfield. And, like, you don't know who. I think Jackson and Cucurella, like, two players that are definitely going to start for Chelsea. Jackson's, like, for me, the only one that's going to start up front for Chelsea. That's why I have him in there. We're up to Son. And then, of course, Onana, after last week, having a good week. After he just had a good week for me, not going to take him out. He's got Everton, so I could see him having a performance, a clean sheet, and maybe a goal involvement, please. And then the front three, of course, we've got Watkins against Everton. Please do better and maybe get a goal. We've got Jackson, of course, against Bournemouth. I think he can bag in another goal and have it 3 weeks in a row that he's brought back, you know, with a goal involvement. And then Isak against Wolves. I'm not making the same mistake again by dropping Isak, please. I'm not doing that again, and I'm starting Isak. You see my bench. I do have Porro on my bench because I don't think Spurs will keep a clean sheet against Arsenal. I think they'll lose that game. And as I said, Caicedo's there, and then Cash is injured. So Cash is actually injured. If we actually look at this, Cash is injured until the 21st, and this is why I'm not getting rid of him. This is why I'm not getting rid of him. He's expected to be back on the 21st, which is when they play the day before they play Wolves. So he should be back the day before they play Wolves. So he's only going to miss one game, it looks like, and then he's got Wolves and Ipswich. So I do not want to get him out of my team now. I want him still in my team. That's why I'm not selling him, and that's why I'm keeping him. Yeah, so that's going to be my team for the next game week. Let me know any changes you would make. I mean, some people might say put Porro in, and I guess that's the only change you'd say. Put Porro in for someone, maybe for Gavardio, because he's not really done much. But I backed the team I put out for the next week of FPL, which, you know, is a while away yet still. But yeah, I'm happy with that team, and I hope they do well. Please. And let's have a better next game week. Let's have it way better than this, because this was a horror show. Thanks for watching. If you guys like the FPL content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.